you. Thank you so much. What a great crowd. Hey, I'm a single dad raising teenagers. I really appreciate that hand, because I'm usually greeted by a single finger. And I became a single parent overnight when my wife left for happy hour and forgot to come home. Those must have been some appetizers, let me tell you. 2 pigs and a blanket, I think. Hey, but I am not bitter. I'm not bitter. After all, we made our beautiful children together. I look in their faces, and I see her smile, my blue eyes, and the afro from the detail guy at the car wash. I joke around, but my kids have good hearts and excellent kidneys, which are for sale on eBay. Anyone on a wait list? And I thought I was getting paranoid about the whole organ thing until the other day, when I woke up in a tub of ice with a foot-long scar and a get-well-soon balloon. And it's tough raising teenagers. Do we have any parents in the audience tonight? All right, give yourselves a hand. I'm going to give you a hand because this is a tough job. I understand, and nobody's perfect. I made plenty of mistakes along the way. I remember that first flu epidemic when I took my son's temperature with a meat thermometer. Rectally. Whoa. Hey, don't look at me like that. He was okay. It's not like I took him to see a priest. Now, you'll have to take that up with the Pope, okay? Later that same night, I served a rump roast, and the kid had a panic attack. On Thanksgiving, I came out of the kitchen with a turkey baster, and he hid until New Year's. And you got to keep the teens on their toes. I tell them, hey, you know what time is bedtime at the Catholic orphanage? When the big hand is on the little hand. All right, add that to your list when you see the Pope, okay? And it's a two-way street. My kids made lots of mistakes, too. How about Halloween, when they went out trick-or-treating dressed as the Menendez brothers? Or that summer night, that lovely summer night, I remember it so well, when we met out in the park and realized we were in line for the same drug dealer. I took the opportunity to do some responsible parenting. We split the dime bag, and I made them pay for the Slurpees. But I don't spend all my time with teens. I've made a lot of changes for myself, too. I grew this goatee recently. Right? Thank you very much. Look at you, sweetheart. You know, I would give up 2 of these stinking minutes if you would consider going out with me and show you 90 seconds of the best time of your life. Valentine's Day tomorrow, remember? And this goatee has actually renewed my faith, I gotta tell you. Why, just last night I was on my knees praying for something soft to sit on my face. Hey, in many ways, a goatee is better than a woman. I don't have to stick my tongue out as far. There's nobody grabbing my head like a honeydew melon yelling, lower, lower, longer, longer. And what's with the celebrities with the bad facial hair? Who remembers John Travolta in Battlefield Earth? He looked like he smashed his face into a plate of ramen noodles and then braided it. And how about Howie Mandel? He's working that little dot on the chin. Yeah. What, did he run into some nearsighted priest on Ash Wednesday? And I also moved out west here. I moved to Arizona. Beautiful out here. Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, one thing I've noticed is people out here really care a lot about their appearance. In the Midwest, where I'm from, not so much. We only have one look. Mustache, hairy chest, beer gut. Men or women. And out here, where it's nice and warm, people are having lots of work done. In fact, there are more people lining up for repair work outside the plastic surgeons than at the service center to Desert Toyota. The Scottsdale city seal is a pair of breasts pointing straight up and a smiley face. And saline implants can be quite a problem in this heat. Doctors are reporting a new malady. Maybe you've heard of this. Steaming nipples. And I came out on Southwest Airlines, the Greyhound bus of the sky. I caught their senior special. Old bags fly free. And all the airlines are getting leaner and meaner, am I right?
Yes.
Especially the international carriers. El Al, the Israeli airline, is now charging extra for kosher meals. And Japan Air is charging passengers to experience the flying experience of fixing a Prius while they fly. And Lufthansa, the German airline, is asking you to check your Jewish relatives into Auschwitz. All right. Take that up with the Pope, too, when you see him, for Christ's sakes. And I'm out there still trying to meet women. I use the internet. I use online dating. Anybody tried online dating? Is this the shootout at the loser corral or what? And nobody tells the truth on their profiles. I know, because here's mine. Sleepless in Scottsdale. 49-year-old baby boomer ready to check into Paris Hilton. I've got six-pack abs and buns of steel. Friends say the celebrity I resemble most is Clooney. Rosemary Clooney. And every woman's profile I read sounds like this. 40-ish fitness buff seeks young stud for great conversation over dinner and possible romance. Translation, she's fat, 50, and she'll do you for a fillet of fish. I've been dating her about 6 months now. And it's going okay, doing all right. She says I never take her anywhere, so I took her to Vegas, where she had to have a picture of herself with the Chippendale dancers. Oh, come on! I'm already laying out $29 a night for a room at the Palace Station. Now it's costing me another sawbuck for a picture of her riding some gym rat like a stripper pole. And finally, I'll leave you with this. I turned 60 recently, folks. All right, thanks very much. I got news for you. It's not as good as it looks. I expected to lose a little hair, but nobody told me my testicles were going to start growing. I mean, my balls are hanging so low, they clang together like a perpetual motion machine from and they roll behind me like tin cans on the back of a Just Married limo. But it's not all bad. I have become quite popular at pool parties. I stand on the diving board while my nuts thrill the crowd with synchronized swimming. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a tremendous audience. I'm Phil Gordon. Thank you very much.